It's broken off. Well, no, it isn't. It's here. This one does look like a little stirrup, doesn't it? On the horse. I mean, the calf. Malleus, incus, and stapes, they name that because that means stirrup. I want you to use those if you need to, but really you need to, for the most part, forget those terms. You want malleus, incus, and stapes, because I won't accept the others. The mallet or hammer, anvil, and stirrup. Those are wrong. Okay, malleus, incus, and stapes, and know them in order. Malleus, incus, stapes. Now, the stapes here puts pressure right on this swollen portion that I got my fingers all around. Okay, there's a large inflated, it looks like cavity here, chamber. This is the vestibule. The stapes is really pushing on the side of the vestibule, vibrating. The three rings that you see are semicircular canals. Do I have ducts or canals?
Ducts.
Okay, I'm going to change it back to canals. They're really close to the same thing, but canals is a better term. There's a superior horizontal and inferior canal, but that doesn't matter. You can see the three of them. And what they do is they sense your posture, they sense if you're upright, or you're moving, or you're still, or you're leaning, or whatever. Because there's fluid inside of them and small hairs inside. So when I put this back into place properly, and I've got myself a left ear here, if I lean my head forward, I'll know it. In fact, the semicircular canals on the other side, the same thing will happen to them. The fluid comes forward. On the other hand, backwards, no problem. If I lean my head this way, well, then the fluid will go laterally here, but medially in this side of the head. But the brain interprets that properly because it's learned it. Okay, it's harder to think about than to let your brain just do it. Okay, the brain knows which way you're going. When the brain gets confused is when you've had too much to drink or something, or you've spun yourself silly on the front lawn, and until you can't stand up anymore, and down you go. You did that, didn't you? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Feel sick and everything. Dizzy. Okay, the semicircular canals are useful for posture. Help you in motion. Help you in balance. Or equilibrium. Equilibrium is the key word here. Balance. You have a term on your sheet probably. Ampulla. Is it on there?
Yes.
Cross it. Cross it out. I'm going to show you what they are, but we're not going to worry about it. At one end of each of the semicircular canals is swollen, and that's where the fluid is stored. And that is an ampulla. Here's an ampulla, and here's the ampulla on this one. These two are together, and this one here. Okay, they all come together at the vestibule. The vestibule is the term E1. Now, next to the vestibule is this snail-like structure. This is the cochlea. And this was where the perception of sound is really going to happen, because here's where your sensory cells are inside of it. It comes apart. If you do take it apart, please put it right back together. Okay. Coming out of the cochlea is the cochlear nerve. And coming out of the vestibule is the vestibular nerve. And they run together. Not all of the models show this, but this one does, and at least one of the others do. This one doesn't show the vestibular connection. It doesn't show it connected. But it shows the two together. So this together is the vestibulocochlear nerve. This is cranial nerve number 8. Vestibulocochlear nerve. It's bringing sound from the cochlea. and bringing sensory information about balance and posture from the vestibule. Did I leave off any term that's on there?
Yeah.
Good.